Hey guys, a couple of years ago, I was getting a ton of emails and Facebook messages and people coming and asking me, what do I do against this really big guy in class who just uses all his strength, he can bench press 400 pounds, and he just mauls me. And those questions were a part of the impetus to seek out people like Emily Kwok and Brandon Mullins and do my How to Defeat the Bigger, Stronger Opponent series. Since then, it's kind of funny because the whole thing switched. Now I'm getting people saying, man, there's this super technical little dude in class and I just get crushed. I'm bigger, I'm stronger. What can I do to defeat him? So here are some thoughts on how to defeat the smaller, weaker opponent. Now, the first answer is your cardio. I think a lot of times bigger people have problems with little people because their cardio, quite frankly, sucks. So they're there, and the little guy knows if you just keep the big guy moving for long enough, the big guy's going to get tired. So if you can work on your cardio, whether that means running, stair mastering, circuit training, or even just pushing yourself harder in class. If you're always moving when you're wrestling, and you're always, instead of not just resting there going, oh, I've got this guy pinned. Yeah, you've got him pinned, but you're not working on your cardio. If you force yourself to get up and move and advance the position and keep on going, your jiu-jitsu specific or your grappling specific cardio will improve. So that's number one, work on your cardio. Number two, watch what the little people are doing. The little people. I'm going to get emails about using that phrase for sure. Watch what the little people are doing, because what they're doing, if they're beating you, is they're being more technical. You can use those exact same grips, those exact same techniques on smaller people. In fact, I'm a big guy, 215, 6'1", and I've used a lot of the techniques that I saw Emily teach and that I saw Brandon teach in my own game, and guess what? They work great to crush smaller people too. What it really is that smaller people, like Emily, like Brandon, they need to have their technique super spot on in order for it to work. Big guys, they can muscle through stuff. Little guys, they can't. So little guys, their technique absolutely has to work. And if you then use that perfect technique with your bigger size and your more strength, it'll be super effective. And the final thing is, try to play a big man's game. And for that, I'm going to get my training partner in here, who I need all kinds of techniques to deal with. Now, as you can see, he's doing a crazed monkey attack right now, and this is going to get me tired. He's got my arm trapped, he's applying a choke, this is all bad. So, right away, I want to stabilize the position. There. Finally, he's down on his back. Now, he's in the open guard right now. He can move, or he can sit in the butterfly guard with his feet here. And as you can see, scrambling is a big part of the game. So, if I cannot allow him to scramble, that's a really big advantage to me. So, if I can keep him in the closed guard, sit. Cross your ankles, behind my back, there we go. Whew. A lot less movement now. Now I can begin to put weight on him, crush him. I'm going to try to pass from here into the half guard. From here I can still put pressure on him. I can crush him. I can use my weight. I'd far rather this than have him be here, where he can scramble away and use his natural agility to launch an attack. And finally, I have to learn how to apply my weight. Now, I did an entire module on this in my Grappling Concepts course, but the bottom line is, if I'm pinning my opponent here, the more weight that's on the mat, going through the mat from my knees and my elbows, the less weight is on him. Do you feel any weight?
No.
You can move around?
Yes.
Now, if I take weight off of my elbows, weight off of my knees, weight off of my hands, and I put it all on him, yes, that's the sound I want. And that are my 3 biggest tips for defeating the smaller, weaker opponent.